One thing that has become clear to me with all these mass shootings that we've seen over the last few months is that the devil takes advantage of people's kindness. And the devil went into this Church of Latter-day Saints church over the weekend in Michigan. And he walked in there and he took advantage of the parishioners' kindness. You know, when he crashed his truck into the church, people went up to him and started asking him for help. And instead, the shooter opened fire on them and then ultimately setting the entire church ablaze. Now, what would make someone do this? Obviously, everything goes back to politics in today's day and age. And I can't tell you that politics had anything to do with this shooting. What I can tell you is it certainly appears he had a deep hatred for Mormons. Why? I have no idea. But this is a city council candidate who was canvassing the neighborhood and just a week or so ago ended up speaking with the shooter. And it puts some light on what happened.
Wednesday or Thursday, I'm running for city council and I'm canvassing, and I had an address on my map that I went to, and I came across a gentleman. He was very friendly and he had interacted positively with me, and we got out of the vehicle. We started just to talk, and after a short while, the conversation went to the Church of Latter-day Saints, Mormonism, and he just made the position multiple times that Mormons are the Antichrist, and he, in not so many terms, said that several times.
Nobody on the right is pushing for the killing of anybody. Not Mormons, not Christians, not Jews, not Muslims, nobody. Okay, so again, everything becomes political. And because the shooter, who was a Marine veteran, crashed into the church with 2 American flags in his truck, he's got pictures all over wearing camo. Well, of course, the left pounced on all of this. But I think the end result of this comes down to the fact that this guy was a deranged lunatic. And there's very little coming out about him, which is odd to say the least. Here's that city council candidate again.
I think what I want to reinforce that this is not a blue or red issue. This is 100% personally held beliefs. And again, this gentleman kind of told me about his past and about the ups and the downs. And
did he go into his military background at all, or no?
Well, he said he was a Marine and that he was deployed overseas. I don't know if it was Iraq or Afghanistan, but he was of that age where it was in the probably early 2000s. And again, he spoke about just some experiences with drug use.
Again, he's been out of the Marines for almost 20 years. Those around him say he suffered from PTSD, but I hate bringing up PTSD in situations like this because I know plenty of veterans that have PTSD that are not violent individuals and don't go do something like this. That is not a symptom of PTSD.